watch out who you tell that to.
Someone will have to pay for it.
Hey! Is there a way to protect oneself against the mental attacks of the Seekers?
No idea. I still know too little to answer that. Ask me about it later.
How are your studies coming along?
I've been able to find out something about the Seekers.
And what would that be?
They are, quite obviously, of demonic origin. But at least they are, or were, under the influence of demons. Be careful if you meet them.
What a novel concept.
I'm sorry, but I don't have enough material to make a more precise statement. But if you could manage to bring me something of theirs to examine.
I'd know better off myself.
What kind of material do you need?
What do I know? Any objects which especially belong to these beings.
Do you want me to bring you a corpse?
No. Are you crazy? The dangers posed by a demonic being within the walls of the monastery are much too great. It will be enough if you find some objects which are typical for these beings. The remains of the demonic aura which cling to them should offer enough clues for an examination.
Could the Sleeper be involved in this?
I have heard the story of the Sleeper, but from a distance I cannot say anything about it. There are countless demons, and any of them could be involved.
I shall see what I can do.
It would certainly be very useful. In the meantime, I will carry out my own personal research.
Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
Better watch out who you tell that to.
Surprises me anymore.
So, scriptures.
That was obvious all along.
You should know that.
Nothing there. Hey, you! How's the situation?
Malak has disappeared and taken everything and everybody who would work for me with him. He said he was headed for the mountains. He couldn't stand it here anymore. The hordes of monsters pouring out of the pass every day into the high pastures are really getting to me. If at least I had a few helpers or mercenaries. There was even one who was willing to work for me. Changed his mind, though. I think his name was Wolf.
It'll be all right.
Without Malak, nothing gets done around here anymore. If something doesn't happen soon, I'll have to give up my farm. Hopefully he'll come back soon.
You will not be able to save his soul, magician. He will never return on his own.
Nothing to plunder.
Oh man, my head.
Wait a minute. You need help.
I just want to go home. I'll go back to Bengar. I hope he's still alive.
Things I could tell you.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Quite obvious.
Hey, you!
That's no secret.
Tell me that isn't true.
If he doesn't see that,
I heard you know how to make armor from crawler plates.
You mustn't believe everything.
That's right. Who'd you hear that from?
Care less.
A hunter by the name of Gustav told me. Could you make me armor like that?
Sure. Bring me 10 crawler plates and I'll make you one.
You don't have to tell me that.
How much do you want for it?
it's all over.
Forget it. I'll do it for nothing. For old time's sake.
Got him in the end. Knew that all along.
Been there,
He doesn't
done
even
that.
know how to hold a sword. Would have thought of that.
I may have found a job for you on Bengar's farm.
Mustn't believe everything.
Let's hear it.
The pass to the Valley of Mines comes out directly at Bengar's farm. He's got problems with all the beasts who squeeze through the pass.
Enough trouble as it is.
Someone needs to defend Bengar's farm.
That would be something. Then at least I'd be away from the farm here and wouldn't have to stare at the smithy. Good. That comes to 800 gold coins.
A hefty price.
Well, for one of us, I'd do it for almost nothing. But for you,
Here's your gold.
Believe me.
good. I'm off then to see those beasts. Let's see who else on this farm I can enlist. See you later.
Sooner or later.
Thought as much. The first I've heard of it.
You don't have to tell me that.
You hardly know who to believe these days. He thinks it's as easy as
Didn't
that.
get that from me.
Things I
That
could
was
tell
obvious
you.
all along.
I don't believe this is gonna change. Nobody ever asked for my opinion. You really deserve that. Got my own opinion about that. Don't say you didn't know that.
Is it really true?
Why did you pick that up then?
I don't want to hear that anymore.
Hey, you!
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Malak is back.
It's about time. I thought I'd never see him again.
Anything's possible. Can't go on like this forever.
I found you the mercenary you wanted.
I've never seen anyone like that on my farm. I can only hope it'll work out. Here, take this. I think you'll find it useful.
It'll be all right.
Malak is here again, but the situation has hardly changed. Unless a miracle happens, all of us here are gonna get wiped out.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
That's exactly what I said.
Hey, you!
All right, you're the better fighter.
Never would have thought
What do
of
you
that
want?
himself.
Of course, I don't want to hear that anymore.
Everything going well?
Sure,
better off
everything's
myself.
quiet.
I don't believe this is.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
That's the first I've
If he
heard of
doesn't
it.
see that, I can't help him.
Don't say you didn't know
Better to
that.
watch out.
Hey! I've got an almanac of the possessed here. Perhaps you can find some use for it.
Show me. Yes, that may do. I will examine the book, but I'm already sure of one thing. In my opinion, the Seekers are an utterly perverted life form created by Beliar. These beings are of partly demonic and partly human origin. However, I am still unable to tell at this point whether we are looking at a type of spiritual possession or a purely physical mutation. Come back later. Then I will certainly know more.
Found out anything new about the Seekers yet?
I'm working on it. Come back later.
I need a few things.
That's really not my problem.
I get so worked up.
About it differently. I'm not telling you anything new.